Hello ladies and gentlemen, Big Daddy Top Hat here, and if you're a fan of this channel you will be used to watching lots of videos on Street Fighter and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So what better subject matter would there be to cover than the fact that there is a ridiculous crossover coming out between the two brands. So what do we know about this, Luke Street?
Okay, so this announcement was made a little while ago now, but it's definitely relevant and worth talking about.
May 2022.
There we go. So, the company Playmates is making a crossover figure collection of Street Fighter and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Playmates have been making the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures since 1988.
Whenever they first started making Turtles figures.
Yeah. So they have quite a long period of time where they've been producing these things. But yeah, what better place to talk about it than here?
Exactly. And I guess it's like, why are they making these bloody things?
Yeah, I mean, very recently, Street Fighter has been a trending topic, I suppose. It's been quite big news. Things have happened. We're all very, very excited.
Yeah, since they've been showing off more trailers for Street Fighter 6, and the fact that they have now released Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge has meant that every single gaming news channel under the sun are now covering both topics.
Yeah.
But for once in a blue moon, my channel is covering topics that are trending as well, which means I'm getting some additional traffic to my channel, which is nice.
Yeah, so welcome new people.
Hello.
So there seems to be a crossover of topics that seem to be doing quite well at the moment, which is very, very nice.
And to me, which is the title of this very video, is why I think this product is an utter shameless cash grab. I think it's the very definition of a shameless cash grab. Let's get two things that are both selling very well because of the fans of those products are now middle-aged and dying and I want to rekindle their youth. Let's capitalise on their nostalgia and try and sell them as one product, even though the two don't really relate.
It's true. They can't afford houses, so let's sell them shit.
Yes, that's what's going on here, isn't it?
Yeah, it seems to be an odd thing. Looking at the figures, they seem to be absolutely worthless. I don't understand why the crossover's even happening.
But to be fair though, we've got to give the product a little bit of due. We do not collect dolls.
That's true.
Whereas there's a lot of men out there who are into dolls, so they might be into these. What I don't like about the product in particular is the fact that it's called, I think it's called Street Fighter versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but
has that ever happened?
No, the figures don't. They don't connect to any crossover property. They're just so it doesn't make any sense. Like, there's no Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Street Fighter games. There's no Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Street Fighter comic books. There's not been a crossover in television form, movie form, nothing. It would have made 10 times more sense to do a Power Rangers versus Turtles crossover collection because they have crossed over in other media, or a Power Rangers versus Street Fighter collection for the same reason.
Yeah.
Because they're brands that have interconnected. Hell, let's do Marvel versus Capcom figures. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that would be nice.
But Street Fighter versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures, to me, just smells of Shameless trying to, we want all your money because you're a nostalgic idiot and you'll buy anything with these brands attached to it. It feels like they're trying to take their audience for fools.
Yeah, I mean, there's 4 figures or 4 sets that they've released, or they're going to release. I think one's coming out in autumn or fall in the US this year, and then
fools.
And then 2 more are coming later. I mean, the Turtles they have their own personalities, but they're essentially interchangeable as far as what characters go with what, because there's no connection to any of them. So there's a Ryu and one of the Turtles. It doesn't matter which. It doesn't matter which one. It doesn't matter which one. I don't care what anybody says. There's a Chun-Li versus another one of the Turtles. Ken Masters versus another one, which is coming later, and Guile versus another one.
And do you know what else? Aren't all of those characters meant to be like nice, reasonable creatures? Because the turtles aren't humans, are they? So they shouldn't really be fighting. So surely you'd want more like a turtle versus bison, or Ryu versus Shredder. Like that. Those would make more sense if they're versus. Surely.
That's true.
Unless they're just sparring contests.
Yeah, they could be sparring contests. Just Test Your Might. That's a different franchise.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they should put them in there as well. Why not?
Why not? You might as well cross over anything together that will generate some kind of nostalgia. These corporations want our nostalgia money, and they seem to want it bad. But when you look at the properties and companies that are involved, it doesn't make sense. Nickelodeon are known to be a very greedy company. Playmates, they focus on toys and have been trying to get children's money for a long time. Well, obviously, all companies try and get money out of things, don't they?
That's kind of the point.
Yeah, that is kind of the point. But Capcom in particular are known for cash grabbing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, notoriously. Like, obviously, even back in the day, like, how many iterations of Street Fighter 2 did we need? How many alpha games did we need? Did we really need 3 versions of Street Fighter 3, even though nobody bought it?
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm talking about. It's cash grabbing, isn't it?
Did you do that on purpose?
Of course, of course.
Yeah, it is a weird one. I don't understand why they're doing that particular crossover. Also, they're limited to, like, the 4 packs that they've released so far. And I'm assuming that maybe when these ones don't sell, they'll add some more in that won't sell. So we were talking about this just before we've recorded it. And we had some quite good ideas, or you did, definitely.
Yeah, if you're going to try and put like-for-like characters together, surely it would make sense to do, like, Shredder and M. Bison, or... that was the main one.
That was the main one.
Yeah.
There's a Chun-Li one as well.
Yeah, Chun-Li and April would make more sense to me than Chun-Li and the Turtle.
Yeah.
Women.
Yeah. I mean, they could. I feel like they could have done better. I don't see how anyone would have buy. I mean, if anybody is going to purchase these figures, it's going to be someone like you.
Yeah, exactly.
You have figures. You have a big room filled with stuff and places to put these figures.
Yeah, look, there are little figures like about and stuff. There's
Yeah.
a few ornamental.
Yeah.
But
And you're a massive Street Fighter fan. You're a massive Turtles fan, or massive, but big enough.
in terms of the YouTube channel itself, I do not believe that there is any channel on the whole of YouTube, correct me if I'm wrong, that crosses over Street Fighter content and Turtles content as much as I do.
No.
So it really feels like the bespoke product for me. And the fact that I don't like it screams that it's probably not going to sell very well. But then again, I'm not into dolls. So
That's true.
some of you at home will have to let me know whether I'm completely wrong and this product's actually amazing and not a corporate cash grab.
Yeah. I mean, one thing that I would like to say about them, we're going to talk about the toys a little bit. They don't... I didn't think they look great. The Ryu one, which I'm assuming is going to flash up on screen about now.
If you want.
Yeah.
Causing me work.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it doesn't look like Ryu.
To me-
It doesn't look good.
To me, they look no different to the dolls what I grew up with when I was a child. Like, I think boys' dolls just generally look like boys' dolls.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's anything wrong with the quality from my perspective. It's more about just the fact that it just seems like 2 products what are being sold in the same pack that aren't actually related at all, other than the fact that they generate nostalgia and they fight. But if you really was a man who was into playing with dolls, you could buy yourself a Turtles doll, you could buy yourself a Street Fighter doll, and then you can make them fight like this. Yeah! You would not need to have them in the same packet. There's no reason to need to buy them in the same packet. That's what I'm getting at, I think. I think that's my point.
Yeah. I don't see a need for this product. I don't see there being a particular market for this product.
Although maybe we're not nerdy enough. As I said,
Maybe we're not.
I would love to hear from you lot in the comment section. Maybe you are into these dolls. Let us know down below if we're completely wrong and there is in fact a big collector's market for this oddity. I think is odd anyway. Let us know down below. Cheerio.